Hello, beautiful beings. It's Zay. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. It is my 5-month lacaversary, and I know you guys had some questions, and I want to try to answer them to the best of my ability. Excuse me if I'm looking this way. I love looking outside, even though there's not much to look at. But yeah, so it's 5 months. I just posted a video of my 1 through 5 month lock progression from a curly fro to locks, freeforming. No twisting, no nothing, just washing. One through, I would say, actually the first month, I washed my hair 2 times a week. And I used I used Avalon Organics apple cider vinegar shampoo. It was the most natural thing at the time that I was aware of. And so that's what I used, and it lasts a long time, and also a little goes a long way. So I thought, perfect, this will last me for a month or whatever. It lasts me longer than that, but and then I would, put on a satin bonnet, and I would sleep all over it. I didn't care if my hair looked wild when I woke up. Like, that's the process, that's a part of it. So when people say the ugly stage, I cancel that shit, because there's no ugly stage, there is no ugly phase, there is no awkward situation. Like, it is what it is. At least that's how I see it. It is what it is. And yeah, then every day, every morning, I would wake up and spritz it or get in the shower and let the air or the water steam, the mist steam in my hair. It was also summer, so my hair would dry faster, and I was not using oils at the time. 2 to 3 months did the same thing, but I kind of like just decreased the amount of times that I shampooed my hair, so I would do it once a week. And still the same routine with going to bed. Still the same routine with sleeping and all of that, and still not using oils. But then I would say 4 to 5 months, a little bit has changed. So I don't really wash my hair that often, and I think as your locks mature, you'll notice that you don't have to wash as much. Also, if you're protecting them at night, and when you go outside, I sometimes wrap my hair depending on how I feel. Like, I'll always keep a scarf with me, because I either use it for a mask or I will wrap my hair up. And especially if I'm around a lot of pollution, that's just what I do. So, because locks are like a sponge, they absorb a lot of things. And what was I gonna say? So yeah, I'll do it sometimes once a week, or extend that week and do once every 2 weeks. The only thing that has changed is what I use for shampoo. It's Alafia, and it's the Shea Butter shampoo, and it's like an orange bottle. It's super large. I'm still gonna change my shampoo, because I wanna simplify. Ooh. Simplify my routine, my hair ritual. So I want to start using actual bars of soap, so that I can also cut down on the amount of plastic that I use, because our world is trashed. And I also, after I shampoo, I go ahead and I rinse my hair with a herbal ACV cold water infusion. So you could use green tea, you can use lavender, rosemary, and I just steep it in cold water, filtered, purified cold water, and I add like 2 caps full, maybe even 1 cap full of ACV. So I put it in like a really. I'll put it in like a I'll put it in like this. Actually, I don't know why I just I'll put it in something like this, and I'll fill it all the way to the top, and then just put like a cap of ACV in it. So yeah, and then what do I do? Yeah, I get out the shower and shake my hair, and I dry it with a microfiber towel. And that's about it. I did try using jojoba oil and Brazil nut oil. And you know, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I feel like it's unnecessary to oil your hair, but some people, you know, really like doing it. If it was up to me to choose, because I really don't mind it. Like, I remember having, way before I returned back to my natural roots as far as my hair, I remember having relaxed hair and having problems with my scalp, and maybe, you know, dandruff, dry scalp, seborrheic dermatitis, I don't know. Sometimes, but it's a sign. When my hair gets to that point where I start really itching, that means it's time to wash it. So that's what I do. And then, yeah, it's just been the same thing, honestly. So as your hair matures, you don't have to wash it as much. But my perception and my journey has definitely been a major factor of how I live my life and how I've changed. I've always been about mindfulness, because growing up my life has been kind of chaotic, and unlearning toxic behaviors from family members. You know, meditation and yoga and all that stuff came to me before I did my loc journey. So I would always see people with locks, and I would always be like, you know, a little amazed, and I'm like, well, you don't do nothing. And I'll be like, damn, I just spent all this time and all this money detangling my hair when my hair wants to do this. Why do I say no to it? Why do I allow it to not, you know, do its thing? And so that's a journey in itself, though, you know, having to reprogram your mind about yourself and about like hair in the world and all of this. So, you know, coming from a era or society of like self-hatred and, oh, your skin is this and your hair is this, and it's like, none of that matters. None of that shit is real. And you need to love yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to stand in your truth and embrace that shit. So that's exactly what it was for me. It was a progress like any other thing. And also other things, you know, like other cultures, like Rastafarian culture, and the way of life for Buddhists and monks, and Hinduism and Native Americans, for sure. Like, I still have to figure out my, you know, genealogy or ancestry, but I feel heavily connected to anything black. And Native Americans were black, okay? There were black Native Americans, and just, you know, anything south, like Caribbean island feel, like that's literally what I feel connected to. Like, your girl is about to be on a beach or something somewhere soon. I am manifesting that shit. So yeah, but you just have to stand in what you feel connected to. And also another thing, I don't know if I said this already, but the whole like awkward situation, the when people say there's an awkward stage, an ugly phase, like no, I don't believe in that. I don't say that to myself, and I don't also say lack envy. I don't envy other people's journeys or things or none of that. That is very low vibrational. So that's what I would say. Just appreciate someone else's journey, and tell them your hair looks lovely and it's so dope, but you also need to really love yourself and really love your hair the way that it is. So yeah, if you're starting your lock journey, I would suggest you to start off with your fro, and learn your hair, learn what it's doing, and listen to it. It's like a tree. It's literally like a tree. The roots that are intertwining under the ground and connecting to other trees. Your hair will connect to other strands of your hair, and I don't know why. I'm still learning about why our hair does that, but it is alive. You have to treat your hair like a living entity, and your hair is an extension of your central nervous system. So you also need to look at your hair as a sign of your health, like a form of, how we look at our skin. If we have a rash, or we have like, something going on, it's a sign. Like your body is talking to you, so your hair is talking to you. And that's just how our body works. When you treat your hair like crap, it will turn out like crap. And I literally suggest people not to twist your hair. Do not twist it. It will lock on its own. It will do this on its own. And if you don't like flat locks, then maybe locks are not for you, because locks are gonna be flat. Like, there's no way you can avoid that. There's no way you can avoid frizz. There's no way that you can avoid the wildness. It's a part of it, and it's a part of your nature. So just accept it and love yourself. And for those locticians out there that are telling people not to wash their hair for 4 to 6 weeks, stop. You are starting them off to an unhealthy start of their journey. Clean hair is happy hair, and happy hair will lock and all of that. So, find the right shampoo. It may take a while, but find something, stick to it if it's working, if it feels good. And it's okay to ask people what they do, but at the end of the day, you have to find what works for you, because we're all the same, but we're not the same. Things don't work out for someone else the way it does for me or whatever. So that's what I would say do. And yeah, I mean, again, this is something also that I struggled with, and now I feel like I'm overcoming that struggle of my hair as far as separating. Because in the beginning I separated it and I thought it would be way bigger, but you just have to let your hair do its thing. I would say wait until your 7 through year mark, or not 7 years, but 7 months to a year, to fully separate your hair. And some people's hair may not lock in that time. It may take longer than a year, but figure out what your hair is doing, and don't separate too early. Because I had these locks right here that were connected here, and I separated them, and now they're trying to lock back up. And it doesn't upset me or anything that I did that. It's just learning to not touch your hair and learning patience with yourself and your hair. Also, there's one in the back that they're locking now. I know you can see that. They're locking now, but they were two separate ones because I separated them, and it's like, just stop touching them. Let them grow. And then this little guy is like by itself, you know? And you just have to accept your hair the way it is. But I want to show you guys my hair. So yeah, these three again, this is one I separated and I want them to combine now. I just feel like they would be a lot stronger. This one also. What else is locking together? These are locking together. This might lock together. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel about it, but yeah. These two are locking. I'm telling y'all also, my hair, my edges were very crappy when I started, and they're growing back. Like, they were really bad. You can go back and see, but there's hair starting to grow back. It's slow, but you know, it's still growing. So yeah. Oh, sorry. See, these two are trying to lock now. And these are too. Yeah, so I'm happy with my hair, and I feel like I made a great decision, and I don't ever have to go to a beauty supply store. I don't ever have to go to a salon. Like, I love my hair the way that it is, and it's beautiful. I'm all about the simple life, so you know, I don't do too much. That's all. But thank you for watching, and blessings to you and your journey with your hair, your journey in life, in love and abundance and all of that. And have a beautiful day, and yeah, thank you.